Whistleblowers are key to fighting corruption, but not enough is done to protect them. Ahead of this weekend's International Whistleblower Appreciation Day, which will be on Saturday, the 30th of July, let's speak to Thabiso Zulu, a whistleblower. In August 2018, the public protector found that the police's failure to protect Zulu and Les Stuta, who blew the whistle on corruption they claimed was behind the murder of ANC Youth League leader Sandiso Magaqa in KZN, could have resulted in the assassination. Then the President and Police Minister reviewed that report. Mr. Zulu, thank you for joining us. Can you just tell us what has happened since that case?
Nothing. We had to go to court to force the state to implement its own recommendations, because one of the things that is important is that it's not me, it's not Les Stuta who asked to be protected by the state, but it is the state's own security apparatus, state's own security experts that said these men are at risk. They can be killed anytime. They can be killed like their late friend, Sandiso Magaqa, was assassinated brutally by political gangsters that hired people to assassinate him.
So at this stage, you are still fearing for your safety?
I do, but it's important to explain the following. The trial of Comrade Sandiso Magaqa have been postponed every year since 2019, postponed to 2020, 2020 to 2021, 2021 to 2022. Just yesterday, we were in court. It was postponed to the 15th of September. Among the things that we have learned in court is reinforcing what we have already knew, which was Comrade Sandiso Magaqa was not a whistleblower, by the way, because he gave me documents on Memorial Hall corruption, the Etumzimkhulu, which I forwarded to the National Commissioner of SARS, then Commissioner Tom Moyane, forwarded to head of the Hawks, General Benning Tlemeza, forwarded to National Treasurer and many others. Then he was later killed. But the thing is, we now know that he was not only assassinated by those who organized his killing, but the state agents, the state operatives were involved through hiring or through procuring an AK-47 that was carried by the late assassin through a grey Mercedes-Benz that was used to commit the crime. So it means the state itself killed Sandiso Magaqa. It also means crime intelligence is involved in assassinating and killing whistleblowers, as it happened in my case. When I was shot in 2019, one of the people that I recognized among my shooters was a policeman. But when my family was attacked by police in 2020, 29th of July, the police that were there threatened my mother with rape. It's all there in a recording that was taken by my younger brother. They beat me up. It has later come out through a letter from the NPA that the arrest that they carried out on me was unlawful. So it means all that they were doing was to intimidate me, was to victimize me, and that operation was organized by crime intelligence, its own agent by the name of Musamula, based in Pietermaritzburg.
These are very serious allegations that you are making, Thabiso. But the point of the focus as well is for your safety as a whistleblower, which you are telling me doesn't exist and it's been undermined, and there are these elements inside the state apparatus, the security apparatus, who are allegedly, as you say, not doing their work, but are part of this whole, let's call it, attempt to stop the truth from coming out. Now, as a whistleblower, do you regret your actions? Do you wish, with all this that is happening, that you did not blow the whistle?
Not at all. If I were to do it, I will do it again. Remember that we are not doing this for ourselves. We are doing this for the future of our own children and future generations. The other thing that is important, remember what Onkhopotso Abraham Tiro said. No matter, there is no struggle that can come to an end without its own casualties. When we started this, we knew that we were prepared to sacrifice our own tears, blood, and sweat. And many others have given up their lives. They've paid an ultimate price. So Sandiso Magaqa and many others have done so. Going back and leaving what we are doing now and retreating will be equal to spitting on their graves. I'm not prepared to do that.
Now, one of the issues besides safety that has come up with the other whistleblowers I've spoken to here on Today since Monday, as we're building up to this International Whistleblower Appreciation Day on Saturday, is the issue of financial pressures. It's the issue of mental health and stresses and pressures on the family. How are you doing?
It has been brought to many by the state itself, through its own agents, its own police who go around harassing people. Take the case of Patricia Mashele, take the case of many others that I can mention. So the issue of finances always come in the fore. But I've been lucky that I'm having a very strong family. I'm having a very strong friends. I'm having other people that feel that it's important that I need to be supported. Yes, it's not easy, but I'm prepared to go all the way. I will not give up now. I will not retreat. Yes, it has been tough at times. I know of other whistleblowers because I interact with a lot of them. Some of them are suicidal. But I'm saying to them, they mustn't give up. This battle is worthy to be fought. Future generations will emulate us.
Thank you very much for your time, Thabiso Zulu, one of the whistleblowers who's been in the news quite recently. And he's got information, as he says, that the late Sandiso Magaqa, the former ANC Youth League leader who was gunned down a few years ago in KwaZulu-Natal, gave him. So it's not a hearsay about the corrupt deal, the corruption that was happening in that part of KwaZulu-Natal. And he said he's not giving up. He's not regretting. We're building up here on Today to Saturday, which is International Whistleblower Appreciation Day. We've interviewed a number of them this week since Monday.